Hello everyone, it's obviously NUSensei here. So we're going to do something a little different today. I normally do practice videos where I shoot and commentate or not commentate, but this time we're going to do a full round, or so I hope. So we're at 70 meters. For those who haven't seen my last reflection video from last night, the thing I got from my last competition was a sense of motivation, and I really wanted to come out and shoot again. Normally after a bad round you kind of feel really bad and you kind of don't want to shoot, but I really enjoyed myself and I wanted to come out and get the same feeling again. So that's why I'm here. You know, I've said before in many videos that we tend to get too comfortable shooting close distances, and this time around I thought I'd push it back to 70 meters. I've already done my warm-up. I did 6 arrows from 20 meters to 70 meters each distance, and now I'm at 70 meters. I'm going to actually shoot a round. I plan on doing a 70-720 round. I haven't really done one of these for quite a while. I mean, this is the standard ranking round, also what the world champions and Olympians do to get their rankings and ratings. So I want to set up a round that uses the 70 meter distance in the big face. Now, the Olympic score to qualify is around 840 or something. I think my personal best is like a 450, so I'm pretty bad at this. I rarely shoot this distance, and the last time I shot this round was like, you know, nearly 2 years ago, so I don't expect too much, but it'd be nice to see how I stand now, especially because I want to normalize that feeling. Rather than making it look like a really scary distance, I want to make this look normal. So I've got the scorecard set up here. This is of course an unofficial round. This isn't for ratings or anything, but I just want to chuck arrows. So not expecting too much, but here I am at 70 meters. If I remember, I'll take a photo of every end, and there'll be quite a few of them. So we'll see how we go. Should have enough time before the daylight ends. Daylight savings ends next week actually, so I've still got a bit of time to go, but it's what, 4:30 p.m. I should be able to squeeze this in before the sun goes down, but we should see some lighting changes as we go along. But let's chuck arrows. If I remember to take a photo, I will. Otherwise I'll shout the score out as I score it. Held on a bit there for a first shot. I warmed up already, but I should be a bit more confident going through that shot. Didn't see where I land. I should have a scope or a binocular set, but I don't today. It's alright. Not caring too much about where I land, just shooting arrows. That felt pretty nice. Looked a little left. I think it might have been the red left. Okay, not caring too much about exactly where it goes, so hit the target. Oops. It was not a good shot, but actually that went towards the middle actually. Maybe that should be what I should be doing each time. Oh, that's right in the gold. We use foam targets, and the center is softer, so it makes a different sound. The funny thing is, when I was shooting at Moorabbin the other day, they use a different target than we do, so it makes the same sound everywhere. With our targets, if you can barely hear the sound, it's either a miss or it's a gold, one of those two. Also a nice shot. Down the middle, not sure how high it was. I'm gauging the flight of the arrow as it comes down. But it's very, very deceptive. It's why you need binoculars. because you can see the horizontal placement. It's very hard to judge the vertical placement. A little rough there, might be low. Let's check it out. Not bragging anything here, but this is probably the single best end I've shot at 70 meters like ever. I normally get like blues and reds, I'm sorry, blues and whites and blacks. I got one to blue, but everything else was actually really good. Hey, this is really motivating. Like, I suck at 70 meters, so we've got 10, 9, 8, 8, 7, and 6. That's a 48, and it is better than what I normally score at 30 meters. Holy crap! That's a really nice start. And again, the reason why I'm doing this is to normalize the shot process at long distance. When you get used to shooting very close distances, like 30 meters or under, you get used to a very big face, and you get I got target panic in a way at close distance, because you're trying to hit like the X ring. Here it's a lot different, because the target's further away and a bit smaller compared to what you normally see. A lot of people get psyched out, including me. So we panic on the shot, we hold on for too long. Whereas at close distance, you see people, like even me, we shoot quite confident at a short distance, but at a long distance, it's kind of like, ugh, scary. And the point is to overcome that. To execute the same shot process and the same flow and tempo and rhythm as you normally do. So by getting past the short distance sooner, I'm normalizing this longer distance, and the shot process should be more or less the same. I was actually really happy with that end. That might be the best end I'll do the whole day, but the fact that I got it already in the first end, I'm happy. Okay, not bad. Not my best shot. Oh, that's a really bad hit. That's probably the white on the right side. So what I was looking at my sight picture, and I was focused too hard on that. I didn't expand through the shot well. Kind of torqued the bow and didn't release cleanly. But disappointing. That's alright. Let's move on to next arrow. Cleaner release, but went to the left. Much cleaner. I want to get that rhythm. That rhythm is what gets me consistent results. If I hang on to it, I'll move left or right. Clean. To the left though. So I'm sighting a bit to the left. That's a clean release. So you see it's a much wider shot dispersion, more typical for me at 70 meters, I guess. Can't have everything, but otherwise I'm not dissatisfied. It happens, so no goals this time, so I've got that's a 7, we'll count that, so 7, 7, 7, that's alright, we clutched 7s, 5, 4 and 2. That gives me 32, for a score of 80 so far. So a little loose in that end. No excuses really. I was feeling a little, you can say I'm a little fatigued, but that's not a real excuse. I just started, so let's get the rhythm back going again, and we'll try and pick it up from there. So the 48 in the first end was exceptional for me. 50 plus is desirable. 50 plus will get you like the qualifying scores. 40s is pretty expected. 30 is probably average. In the 30s, that is. That was barely a 30. So we'll be alright. Just focus on doing the same process. Just focus on good execution. Oh, I was leftwards, rightwards. I think I plucked the string a bit there. Wasn't that clean? Might be a white. left this time, taking the blue. A little shaky, but that was in the middle. And then rough in the red, I think. A little lax. Oh, left. Oh, it's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, a little spray depth in the middle. The one on the left was definitely let down. I'm past that warm-up stage, so I'm starting to cramp up a bit. So I'm going to maintain that flow, relax a bit more, and trying to keep it up. That's 8-8, 5, 3-3, and we'll call that a miss. It's 27, so below. But again, this is still above what I normally do. Oh, actually maybe not, but still, we're getting there. So yeah, getting a little cramped. Need to relax, feel the shot opening up, just let it happen. That was pretty clean. Oh, held on a bit long there. Oh, okay. Decent. Oops. Now it came off the not sure what I did there, to be honest. That flew off to the right. I think a bird flew past, got distracted by that. I think I moved the arrow. Not sure what I did exactly. Didn't come out completely straight. It's a pretty clean release. Floated right though. Still, that's pretty decent for end. And interestingly, this time they're all high. I might do a quick side adjustment. We got one low, the rest are high. Interesting. So it might do a bit of a side adjustment, but it was right first time around. Something may have changed. Might be a technique thing. Might be air temperature or wind. But we'll adjust for that. It's 8-7, 5-5. 2-1 for 28, so that's okay. Maintaining a pretty steady decline there. That's okay. We'll get there in the end. Yeah, there's definitely a tailwind, which I'm ignoring right now, which I shouldn't. So let's actually fix that problem. We're going to adjust the sight up a bit, because if I'm generally floating high, that's going to plague me no matter what I do. Oh, that was much better. Fairly clean through the clicker. I think there might be a red somewhere in the middle. Oh, let down. Shifted a bit there, lost the back tension. Very important thing is that if you set up wrong, don't do the shot, let it down. It's disappointing, but at the same time, if you force yourself to do a bad shot, you risk injuring yourself. You might strain a muscle and you can't shoot properly afterwards. So it's important to listen to warning signs. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. They came up very cleanly. I think that might be a gold hit there. That's fairly clean. Oh, bad shot. Oh, terrible. Flew left. That was quite a flight. Not sure what happened there. Oh, that was horrible. Had a pretty decent grouping on the right there, so I'm still floating a little right. So I should aim off or adjust a bit there. But got a pretty bad miss on the left there. So still happy with the grouping. Salvaged a few points, especially the gold. That was pretty cool. Got a miss, but again, it's probably shooting my average right now. So I've got 9, 9, 8. It's a nice grouping. and then 6-6 miss for 38, which has still been the last one. And we're doing pretty well. 173 right now. So again, gotta watch for the tailwind. It is blowing things slightly off. That's pretty good. Heart's fantastic. Probably a red, or maybe a 9. Ah, collapsed there. It went low and right. That's one of those bad things you shouldn't do. Felt the collapse there. Tried to fight it back, but nah, don't do it. You still got a good shot if you reset and you do it halfway. Some people have to do that, especially on a time limit. But don't shoot shit shots, not in practice. It's very clean. Not sure where it landed though. Oh, another collapse. That one went really right. Didn't feel that bad. I thought it was okay. Again, same thing, right? So I'm definitely doing something with my release. I'm feeling a bit of string slap, so I'm doing something off there. I've changed my alignment. Undesirably, of course. That's better. Alternatively, it might be canting the bow. That does happen. And there's some of the photographs taken the other day. I had a bit of a cant going on, so that might be what's happening there. Wasn't as bad as I thought. They're in the black, not the white, so we've got away with that, thankfully. But it's okay. It's okay. Pretty happy with what I'm doing so far. Got a few reds. So that is an 877, 633, 434, and we're halfway through, I believe. That's 6 ends. That's 207. So we're halfway through, and that can be quite tough, mentally and physically. I mean, towards the end, people often have a second wind, but halfway through, you're struggling with soreness, a bit of fatigue, and a bit of mental fatigue as well, especially when you're focusing really hard. On the plus side, I'm actually really enjoying myself here, just chucking arrows. Getting used to that sight picture and sight alignment at 70 meters. Not as fearful, not as anxious on the clicker. And like I said, I just want to have clean shots. I don't really care where it lands, what score it is. Normally I kind of just really hang on and panic on the shot. I just want to make sure I have a nice smooth process from start to finish. As you can tell, I'm getting a little tired now, so forgive the bad shooting. So I don't care that much. Bit of a swirly wind, otherwise it's a really nice day today. That's better, I think it's in the red. I did watch the cant that time, so notice I was starting to cant a bit, and you probably saw it more obviously on the camera. There is a bit of a natural inclination to incline. So I was watching out for that. That might be exactly what's causing the right drift. It's a cant, especially 70 meters on a windy day. That will drift. Clean. Floated left this time. Okay, so we fixed that problem. Clean. Somewhere in the middle. That was okay. Right in the middle. And a bit of positive self-talk can go a long way. That was alright. That wasn't too far off, a bit to the left. Not my cleanest shot. That's a miss, in fact. Now, what happened was I I torqued the bow on the release. That was a clean miss. Yeah, a bit wide. Not too happy with that. We'll start in the center, but I got one miss on the right. So yeah, that was a torque. Again, it happens. Not too stressed about it. Let's do each shot as it comes. So I've got 7766, 3 and miss for 29. Still doing the average there. Still in the 30s. That's what I normally get at this distance. So anything above 30, I'm pretty pleased with. I haven't actually found the arrow yet. That's the unfortunate part of missing. It's somewhere behind there. The ground's a little hard, so it tends to skid a bit more. But we ran out of daylight. I want to finish the round. It's doing okay. I'm enjoying myself. Misses happen. Much better. Good recovery. That's all right. The release felt very clean there. It didn't jerk as much. I've noticed a pattern where it feels like there's like nothing here. It's a good release. If I feel a bit of a tension in the hand, then I've plucked it. And again, 70 meters. A pluck is the difference between a gold and a miss. Yeah, torqued the bow. Went to the right, the same mistake I made last time. Slapped my arm guard. Yeah, same thing. I'm starting to torque the bow inwards, or outwards rather. Oh crap! Not sure what happened there. That's far to the left. That's a bit cleaner. A bit to the right, but clean. Yeah, another good end. That last shot, the other shot was a bit of a flyer. Otherwise, height seems okay. It's funny because like I'm trying to chase after my first grouping in this round. That was a 48. I haven't got anywhere near that since. So we've got 8-7. That's all right. 6. Sorry, I misplaced that. Clear 8-7-6. And then we've got trash. 4, 4, and 1. Gives me a 30. Yay, 30. We're getting there. Getting there. 4 more ends. And then some of you might be thinking, oh, dude, Sensei, you suck. You missed. Your rating is shit. I don't care. That's why I'm here practicing. So I'm making fun of a fat person in the gym. I'm doing something about it. I don't claim to be good. Pretty average. I'm having fun here. The fact I've come out here today on my day off, this is my personal win. And I'm enjoying myself. That was a little rough. Floated right. Whew. That was very rough there. Thought about too many steps. I think I spotted 2 or 3 things that were wrong. You can't fix 2 or 3 things at once. You might get away with one thing. You can't do 2 or 3 at the same time. Had back tension, can't. Sight picture, nah. Start again. That's pretty good. A little left, but came through nicely. Oh, wow, that was terrible. That's probably low in the white, I think. That's okay. I'll watch the torque. Kind of was stubborn through that one. Okay, survived. Starting to see a pattern with my bad shots, the low and right. So still eluding the first end. So what do we have here? We've got 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, and 2 for 31. Oh man. Oh, I'm not tired, but the muscles definitely feel used, which is a good thing. It's a great health benefit when you feel like you've done something, not just physically but mentally as well. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, talked. I definitely saw that and I felt that. Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay, that's alright. I'm floating left, unless I'm not floating right. Sort of lean back a bit. The fatigue starting to kick in. That felt pretty good. A bit of a funny T shape there. So again, it's getting wildly inconsistent now. That's what I normally do. But I might scratch some points in. That's 877, 542, 33. Still averaging that. Alright, last two ends, and now it's getting dark. I've changed the camera settings a bit just to get some more light, and you probably can't see me, doesn't matter. We'll finish it up. The benefit of shooting a whole round is that it's very easy to quit when you're by yourself and you have no goals. Again, I don't care about the score. I just want to shoot the round, ensure that I get the arrow volume up. But this is as much of a personal victory, a mental health victory, more so than an archery goal. It's more to archery than just getting a score. So let's finish it. Let's do it. Great. Oh, that's the gold. Keep, that's a gold. That's 3. Alright, that's a white, doesn't matter. That's in the gold. Alright, all right. Positive thinking can get you places there. That's 3 in the gold. That's well earned. Again, coming back to fishing a high always feels good. That's all you want to do. So I've got 999, excellent there, and we've got 653. So we clutched a few points. That's all right. 41. That's only the second end I got 40 plus in this round today, and that's a pretty good way to wrap it up. One more end though. We'll see if we can do just as good. So clear the mind and enjoy yourselves for one more end. Stubborn. Good shot though. Oh, that's alright. Thought I plucked it a bit. I thought I talked it a bit rather. Didn't float that far off. Might still be a red. Not my best release. Oops. I didn't anchor properly. Not sure where that landed. Come on, power it through. That was in the middle somewhere. Nope. Sucked myself out. Stop that. That was silly. Nice and straight. Power it through. Gold. That's a gold. Yep, so much more consistent there. Definitely a couple of golds. Great finish in the last shot. Felt fantastic. You read the work of this little thing. So that's our final score. Not sure if it's a personal best or not, but let's add them up. 9-9. And the last little grouping on top, high and right. That's to be expected. Same pattern all day. That's 6-6-6-5. For 41, happy with that. Total score 412. So there we go. Did the whole round. We did it, guys. We did it. And remember, the most important thing, we didn't quit. And next time we do this, there's something to aim for. But more importantly, we came out here and we had fun. Now where's my arrow?